What is up, everybody? How are we doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have some PWHL to go through. I'm just getting the final stuff organized on my end. And we should be good to go on the PWHL stuff. And just a reminder, guys, we do not have lots of it. I'm sure most stores are flying through it, which no surprise to anybody. So there is not going to be an infinite amount of breaks on this stuff. So my recommendation is enjoy it while we have it. We should have enough for a couple days of breaks, I'm hoping. So, we're going to get the first break, which is 160, ready to rock and roll. So, I just got to get the alphabet ready. And the people on the break ready, and then we'll start our first two boxes of this. Which is going to be very exciting. Alright, so remember, it's last name, first letter for the random. So last name, first letter is what you guys will get. We'll get the first random ready to rock and roll. So I wish you guys all the best of luck in this one. And then we'll open up the case. And then we'll use all the boxes 2 by 2 by 2 from there. So everything will be a fresh case, which is beautiful. So no issues on that. So, make sure I have that. 20 people there. The letters all there. Alright, good luck. Here we go. 24,160. 1, 2, and a big 3. 1, 2, and a big 3. So again, last name, first letter, those are the letters for the break. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. 24160. Where is the knife? And do we have a knife out there? Oh, that's probably what it was. Thank you. All right, good luck, everyone. I'm going to grab the first 2 boxes on here. Ah, yeah, fresh. PWHL. So we'll grab the first 2 right there. Boom. If anyone wants to see what they look like. There it is. All right, so wish you guys all the best of luck. Here we go. Last name, first letter. Here we go. 24,160. We've got the knife that doesn't cut, apparently. Oh my God, this knife sucks. All right, so let's see how this is. I'm hoping it's going to be very similar to last year, because last year was quite phenomenal. So. Alright, so base, 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 and then looks like the insert's on the back. An elevated talent to 299 of Mrazova. Mrazova. Elevated talent to 299. Elevated talent of Leslie. So far, I'm pretty sure there'll probably 1 insert per pack if I had to guess, or like 1 item per pack. A Young Guns Outburst Silver Gosling. Young Guns Outburst Silver Gosling. We've got a Young Guns of Tulis. So on average, I believe it is, what is it, 2.5 Young Guns per box. Dazzlers of Schofield. Schofield. We've got an elevated talent of Dalton. And hopefully you guys all notice they finally have their logos on there. That's a nice little plus this year. We got a portrait of Stacy. UD Portraits. We've got an exclusives number to 100 of Panic. Exclusives Panic. We've got a Young Guns of Phillips. Young Guns Phillips. Another Dazzlers of Eldridge. Dazzlers, Eldridge. The good news, if we can do 8 breaks tonight, guys, we'll know what the case it is. Elevated talent of Orard. So that'll be the fun thing. We will be able to see for sure what a case it is in this. And a Dazzlers of Frankel. Maybe an autograph. Maybe a high gloss Young Guns. Maybe a gold 101 outburst. Wouldn't that be sweet? I would love to get a gold 101 outburst. Elevated talent to 99 of Jax. 99 of Jack's Elevated Talent. We've got an Elevated Talent of Booch Binder. That's a sweet name. Booch Binder. Outburst Silver Young Guns of Pej Sova. And again, I do apologize if I butcher any of the names. I do not mean to. We've got a portrait of Ambrose. Portraits, Ambrose. We've got a Dazzlers of Hughes. Gabby Hughes. We've got a Young Guns of Person. We've got a Young Guns of Daniel. Izzy Daniel. We got one. An autograph of Maureen Murphy. 2 boxes in. First auto. Maureen Murphy autograph. Sweet. The M spot gets the first one. Elevated Talent of Steckling. Dazzlers of Maltese. The pink variant for the Septors. Elevated Talent of Mrazova. And we've got a Dazzlers of Maltese. Sweet. So, first one in, and we get an auto. I love it. How many autos are we going to get in the case? What do you guys think? And again, guys, and obviously girls, we have, I don't know the case, to be honest. We had anyone who picked up today, most of them went home and took it. We had a few people who was lucky enough to get the cases. But all of them went home, so I don't know if they opened them and how many autos. But here's the honest truth. We have the 16 boxes in front of us. Well, now 14. And we'll be able to completely find out if we do 8 breaks tonight of it. Now, obviously, I'm going to keep this one aside anyways. So you guys are going to know at the end of all the breaks of how we did. Like, my guess is, and this is just purely speculation, I think there'll be several autographs a case. I also think there'll be several really low numbered per case. And we didn't get any of those in the first one. So, take that for what it is. The auto is probably a case hit. 24,161. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But Frank, I'm going to say I think it will not be. That's my personal opinion. All right, so let's get the show on the road for number 2. So I think, what, 3 of them are filled already, and 4 is already on its way. So if you guys want to keep it going, the number 4 is already about half filled. The big break is down to 6 as well. That's a big fun one for the Ultimate Year. You would like me to be right? I am really hoping I will be right. Here we go, 24,161. We've got PWHL number 2. That would be my guess. If I had to play with those numbers, Frank, that's what I think it would be. So, I'm going to say 2 to 3 really low numbered cards. So, that'd be my guess. $3.99 Portraits of Miller. Again, last name, first letter is how these go. We've got a Young Guns of Barnes. Young Guns of Barnes. We've got an Outburst Silver Young Guns of Savolainen. Savolainen. Young Guns Outburst Silver. We've got an Elevated Talent of Rooney. We've got a Dazzlers of Shelton. We've got a Portrait of Sarah Nurse. We've got an Elevated Talent of Rattray. We've got a deluxe number to 250 of Vanisova. 2 off the jersey number, Vanisova. We've got a Young Guns of Sarah Fillier. Is it Fillier or, yeah, I presume that would be correct, right? Fillier? So she should, I think, be the best Young Guns to get in this. Should be. We've got a Dazzlers of Zandy Hart. Holy Young Guns in this one. Young Guns of McMahon. Manning McMahon. That's a sweet name. And we've got a Dazzlers of Hensley. Yeah, Sarah Fillier should be the best Young Guns. So that is good news. We got one already. Fillier's a top Young Gun. We've got an Outburst Silver Young Guns of Toulis. Outburst Silver. We've got a Young Guns of Thompson. We've got a $3.99 Portrait of Panik. $3.99 Panik. We've got a Young Guns of Osborne. We got a Dazzlers of Cava. Elevated Talent of Shavzol. We've got a Young Guns of Curl Salemi. Again, my apologies. Salim, maybe? Curl Salim? That probably sounds more legit, doesn't it? Deluxe number to 250 of Jacques. Or Jax. Sophie Jax? Maybe Jax. We've got an Elevated Talent of Brent. We've got a Dazzlers of Spooner. Natalie Spooner. Portrait of Maltese. And Big Finish. Dazzlers of Eldridge. There we go. I don't think we got the big one. Obviously, we got a big Young Gun in that one, so that's phenomenal. Definitely can't be upset about that part, but... All right. Sorry guys, just getting some payment stuff ready. And then we will work on the next. All right. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Sorry guys, just updating some payments here. My apologies as always. I'm just trying to catch up on everything. Make sure. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. I went by the checklist that Upper Deck sent me, so that is kind of random. I'm going to see on our checklist if it's there. I am curious. Good job, Upper Deck. All right, so what we'll probably do on that one is we'll see. Sorry, I'm doing multiple things at once. And we will give them to the people who don't do very well, most likely. Or I'll random them, one of the two. $24,167. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, dokie. So we generally don't do that, just so you know. So we kind of stopped doing those. So. Which one were you aiming at, by the way? It's just, I'll tell you a couple reasons why. Number one, I'll give you guys a quick little recap of why, just so you understand from our point of view, because I always like to be completely clear. Number one, we had a few people try to do claims on that, and they unfortunately won them because the invoice shows they bought a sealed box. The package they got showed single cards, so they opened a PayPal claim. They won the claim, so that was annoying. Number two, on busy nights, sometimes it does take away, like, obviously a quick box was never a problem, but, like, we've had people buy, like, 6 boxes of MVP, and it's like, when that takes away from people's breaks, it upsets people. So that's also why we don't do it. Well, Supercars, I'll give you another quick one before I start this break. I don't know if you guys remember, I was gone for it, but a gentleman came in the room the one night and bought a 15-16 cup case and wanted Ashley to open it. Like, literally bought it on our site, said open it right now. She obviously called me right away and I said, no, we can't do that. Like, not for that much money type thing. Like, that's way too risky. Now, here's, not saying the customer is a good or bad customer. Like, that's never a question that I'm doing. But we literally called the customer the next morning and said, we can ship you the sealed case, no problem. You'll have it within 1 to 2 days. And they said, well, they don't want it. Now, to me, not going to lie, it is kind of weird to order that big of an item, for example, and not want it the next day. Now, maybe it was just what he, not buyer's remorse, but maybe it was just like he was in the mood that night and didn't want it. That is very possible. Not doubting that. But to me, it's like if you want a cup case, especially something as insanely rare as that, I figured you would want it the next day, would you not? Like, that's how I would interpret it. But either way, that's why we got to be careful on it. I'm not obviously talking to you about that. But when we do a policy, we try to just stick with it as much as we can. So, all right, well, but I do appreciate you asking. Realistically, our shipping is super, super quick. So if you wanted to buy a box, like, you're going to have it within probably, like, well, depending on location, a couple days. So, but I do appreciate you asking. Here we go, 24,167. We got the PWHL. Two boxer. You'll see how the group break goes. That's fair. That is fair. Which ones are you in, by the way? Which ones am I going to crush it for you? We've got a $3.99 Portraits of Keller. Portraits of Keller. We've got a Young Guns of Lundblom. Presuming the J would be silent there. Is it Lundblom? We've got an Outburst Silver Young Guns of Hardy. Is either Hardy or Hardy? We'll go with Hardy. We've got an Elevated Talent of Mash Mayer. We've got a Dazzlers of Mueller. We've got a Young Guns of Pejsova. We've got an Elevated Talent of Leslie. Ooh, number to 50. Portrait of Ambrose. Aaron Ambrose, numbered to 50. That's cool. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few more from the case still to go. Young Guns of Tulis. So let's take advantage of that. Tulis. We've got a Dazzlers of Hillary Knight. Dazzlers of Hillary Knight. We've got a Portrait of Turnbull. And a Dazzlers of Shelton. All right. Well, the out of 50 is so far the lowest card that we've had. So one auto, one numbered to 50 thus far, and one of the Sarah Filliers. So number 4, if we can get that one filled shortly, that'll be half of the boxes from the case. Already done, guys. Outburst Silvery Young Guns of Barnes. We've got an Elevated Talent of Chuli. We've got a $2.99 Elevated Talent of Schafzel. We've got an Elevated Talent of Fost. Dazzlers of Larocque. Young Guns of Bilka. Elevated Talent of Gable. We got a Deluxe of Rooney, numbered to 250. Rooney. Portraits of Emily Clark. We've got a Dazzlers of Abby Rock. We got a Young Guns of Bard. And a Dazzlers of Mueller. There she goes. Sweet. So yet again, I still think the big one is still left, personally. That is my opinion. I'll be right back, though. All right, so let's see where we're at in the other breaks. All right, so the Ultimate Bash break. I'm glad you guys like that one. That's a fun one. I will give you that. Might be filled or close to filled. The number 4, guys and girls, is also very close. So if you guys would like to get that one going, I am a firm believer. I do not think we've hit the case hit. I genuinely am pretty confident on that right now. Doesn't mean it's accurate. But that is kind of how I feel about it. This break is going to be fun. This 23-24 one. This one has a fun potential. Alright, so give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the team list ready here. And the PWHL's had another couple spots taken again. I think we should get them going. But good luck, here we go. 24,166, 3 times, 1, 2, and a big 3. One, 2, 3. All right, let me get the boxes here. All right, PWHL, you're going to go in front of it. Oilers! Well, you have some fun opportunity, don't you? Let's go! Another 2 PWHL spots just went. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you guys all saw this. This is from a fresh case. So the PWHL is all from a fresh case, so you might as well capitalize. But good luck. Here we go. 24,166. We've got the fiver of 23-24 stuff. So this will be a fun one. And as you guys know, when we do our bash specials, I do recommend taking advantage of them. And this is one of them. Dazzlers for the Rangers, Zibanejad. Eclectic of Pasternak for Boston. And a Young Guns of Mintyukov for Anaheim. Instinctive of Thompson for Vegas. Deep Roots of Forsberg for Nashville. McDonough on a roll for Vancouver. Forsberg, PC for Nashville. Lacombe, Young Guns for Anaheim. And Evander Kane for the Oilers canvas. Monster Season, McDavid for the Oilers. Instinctive Vasilevsky for Tampa. And for the Rangers, portraits of Panarin. Jack-Eye, Director of Board, Sparkle. Morrissey for the Jets canvas. Brock Faber for Minnesota on a roll. Instinctive of Kemper for the Caps. We've got a canvas of Matt Murray for the Leafs. And a Young Guns for the Maple Leafs, Bobby McMahon. Bobby. We've got a Tanner Jeannot for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Young Guns for Ottawa of Montemalo. And a Young Guns Outburst Silver, Ryan Shea for the Penguins. Ryan Shea for the Penguins. We got a PC Sparkle for Buffalo of Thompson. We got a canvas of Tyson Barrie for Nashville. On a roll of Desnoyers for Philly. Josh Brown, Director of Boards for the Coyotes. Deep Roots of Gallagher for the Montreal Canadiens. And an honor roll of Sposal for the Jackets. Eclectic of Keller Coyotes. Deep Roots of Letang for Pittsburgh. And a Shilov's Young Guns for Vancouver. Shilov. We've got a exclusives number to 100 for the Jets of Ehlers. PC of McKinnon for the Avs. And a Rando Young Guns, which is Chicago and Anaheim, Carlson Bedard. Sweet. We've got a PC of Goudreau for the Jackets. Plot Clear Cut base for the Devils. And a Farrell honor roll for Montreal. Keeping it, what do you mean by that? Peace, see you tonight. Focus of Gruden for Pittsburgh. Pageantry of Sillinger for the Jackets. And a red of Jare for the Penguins. Ooh, Pageantry Auto. Ehlers for the Jets. Nikolai Ehlers. Pageantry Auto. That could be a nice short print. Evolve of Carlson. That'll be a random. And a red of Eriksson Ek for Minnesota. Collabs for the Red Wings. And a Future Watch red of Soloveov. Well, the first of everything always tends to be more hyped. Yeah, sorry, not Young Guns. Future Watch Auto. Soloveov for the Calgary Flames. But yeah, like again, it's gonna go that way. Collabs blue for Boston and a Future Watch red of Struble. Hopefully you did okay though, Cody. Hopefully you did okay. I think we got a patch. We did. Boom. We've got a focus of Cooley for the Rangers, a red of Ehlers for the Jets, and a limited auto material number to 100. Vonacek for the Devils. That's a nice patch. Vonacek to 100 for the Devils. That is beauty. We've got a collabs for the Devils. Pageantry of Peltier for Calgary. Montemalo for Ottawa. Future Watch red. Collabs blue for Ottawa. $3.99 Ginning for Philly. Blue Future Watch. And a Robert Thomas red for the Blues. So many different colors. Focus Blue of Minton for the Leafs. Pageantry Red for the Devils of Luke Hughes. And a Rusick Future Watch Red for Buffalo Sabres. Evolve Marchesso, Rando. Pageantry of Miller for Vancouver. Austin Matthews, Red for the Maple Leafs. Focus of Beck for Montreal. Pageantry of Marcel Leon for LA. And a Mintyukov for Anaheim, red base. Mintyukov. Oh, solid so far. Can't complain about the patch. Well, I guess you can complain. Just wouldn't make much sense. We've got an introductions for the Blue Jackets of McCowan. Is that an update one, I think? No, it's not. Never mind. We got a Ultimate Signatures for the Anaheim Ducks of Dostal. We've got for the Rangers a Signature Premium Materials Jersey Auto /99 Andre Miller. That's cool. Jersey Auto Andre Miller. And we've got $5.99 Nestorenko for Anaheim. Rookie jersey, Nestorenko. All right. We've got the premiere for the Minnesota Wild, $2.99 Kaprizov. For the Minnesota Wild, gold /65 of Boldy. Gold, #1, by the way. Numbered 3/10. Rookie for the Penguins, Gruden. That's a nice limited one. 3/10, Gruden. Nice. Number /249, rookie auto patch for the Devils of Nemec. Can we call that a 2-color? It's there, like right there. I think it's 2 colors. What do you guys think? We've got an on the forefront /299 for the Calgary Flames of Connor Zary. And a base jersey of Svechnikov for Carolina. Yeah, Devils are, in my opinion, winning this break right now. But the good news is Cup is always, and always has been, the one that can literally change it on a dime. Should have thrown out my garbage before this. All right, let's see how we do, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 249 for Boston, Brad Marchand. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh, that is nasty. Oh my gosh, that is really nasty. Number 14 of 25 limited logos, Anze Kopitar. Well, ain't that nice? That is so nice. Kopitar, limited logos, numbered to 25. That patch is filthy. Wow. And no surprise, for the Devils, a gold auto, Sharangovich. Numbered to 12. A quad mem, numbered to 25 for Vancouver, of Hughes, Pettersson, Demko, Besser. Quad mem. And we got for the Vegas Golden Knights, exquisite to 99, Logan Thompson. And finish off with the big one. For the Blue Jackets, the 249, Nazco. And there we go. Well, that was a solid. That Kopitar, though, I absolutely love that. That Kopitar. That patch alone is just filthiness. Holy moly. Alright, so let me do the randos, guys. Give me a couple seconds. Three times on this. 1, 2, 3, the bottoms, and 1, 2, 3, the left. So bottom and left, so that'd be Chicago, and the bottoms are Pittsburgh and Vegas, so you guys know. So Chicago did get a Bedard. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that PWHL, the next two is very close. It is now at 8 left. So let's see if we can get that one going a little closer. Only 8 spots to go in that one. The breaks, we have quite a few other breaks that are close. We got the Trilogy break. That's at 4 left. PWHL is at 8. The SB Game Used 5er is at 5. The SB Game Used 6er is at 5. The Cup is at 3. So let's see if we can get a few of these going. So who wants to get it going. So again, we can get the PWHL going. We can get the Trilogy. We can get the SB Game Used, the other SB Game Used, the Credentials, the Cup. I think, are we waiting on anyone in Cup? So I have 2 spots I'm waiting on in Cup, by the way. That's it. So if anyone... oh, it looks like, are we getting them taken? So I might have to... I will give another minute for those spots to come in. Just so you know. And then we'll get it going. So if those spots can come in, hopefully in a minute or 2, and we'll go from there. Cup sold out. All right, hold on. Did we get the transfer? We did not. All right, so sadly, I will have to cancel that. You can do the checkout again. All right, so whoever did the checkout, if you want to do the checkout again, but obviously do it through PayPal, not EMT. That way you'll guarantee yourself the spots. But let's see if we can get the PWHL going, or the Trilogy, or SB Game Used. And then we can crush this, guys. I forgot to grab the cup tins. I'm going to go grab the 2 cup tins so we can get it going, because I know we're going to get it filled. All right. All right, so the cup is now good to go. Thank you, guys. And I got the EMT in on the other one, so thank you. So once again, let's get the other breaks going. We had quite a few breaks, at about 5 left, so it should be no problems. All right, so 116. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Best of luck in the randos, everybody. 24,116. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Paste. Oh, that's that. The teams here. 1, 2, and a big 3. There you go. All right. Does anyone know? I just saw the score for the Blue Jay game. Does anyone know what the record is for the biggest like 3-game sweep? Because if I'm correct, did they not win something like 45 to like 7 or something in the series? That's got to be one of the biggest ever. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's a pretty damn good score. All right. Here we go, 24,116. We've got the 2 22-23 cups. But I would genuinely be curious to know if that is a record, because they won 15-1, they won 10-4, and then they won 20-1. So yeah, 45-6. That is mega embarrassing for Colorado. My gosh. They announced it as a franchise record. First, yeah. I can't see. I would be curious to see what the biggest 3 games is, because it's one thing to have like 15 runs, but they had double-digit runs in every game. That's insane. For Chicago, 249 of Patrick Kane. Oh, Colorado's by the worst team. Okay. 249. Well, clearly that's pretty bad. 45-6. Ugh. Number to 249, Samberg for the Jets. Samberg to 249. Ooh, that's a big boy. Numbered 11 of 40 honorable numbers dual stick piece for Colorado, Patrick Waugh. 11 of 40, Patrick Waugh. Jeez. Well, that's a pretty nice one. Anyone in the room got Colorado, by the way? For the Blue Jackets, number to 24 of Sillinger. Sillinger, number to 24. You've got a Supercars. Nice. A Trios jersey, which will be a random between Montreal, Edmonton, and the Maple Leafs. Holmberg, Holloway, and Harris. I feel like they put the H's together for fun on that one, didn't they? And Supercars, was that one of the last spots? Not going to lie, I kind of feel bad if that is one of the drop spots, but... And we got a 1/1 printing plate rookie auto, Luukkonen for Buffalo, and his jersey numbered. It was one of the drop spots. Well, congrats on a drop spot mojo. It happens quite often. Get your payments in quickly, folks. All right, box number 2. Let's get a McDavid. You feel it? All right. We will get a McDavid because you felt it, you said. Start off 249, Bo Horvat. 249, Bo Horvat. Whoop. I thought we had the same one again. 249 for the Winnipeg Jets, Eyssimont. 249, Winnipeg back to back. RAPs. Oh. Nice. For the LA Kings, honorable numbers, dual patch auto, Brent Clark. /92, Brent Clark. So that's a rookies honorable numbers. Sweet. The Show autograph for the Blue Jackets of Kent Johnson. The Show auto. The orb. It's flying around the card. Oh, that's sexy. Jesus. Numbered 8/10. Foundations Quad Rookie Patch, Matt Boldy. 8/10 Quad Patch, Boldy. And finish off number 249 for the Buffalo Sabres, Bureau. There she goes. Well, the Boldy was very, very nice. The Brent Clark was very, very nice. And the Patrick Waugh was exceptionally nice. Now I got to do the rando, ladies and gentlemen, for the Leafs, Habs, Oilers triple. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The Leafs. Always the Maple Leafs on top, baby. Well, that was a pretty good solid 2 boxes of that, though. I feel good about that. Very 2 good solid boxes. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get the trilogy going or the PWHL. I'm happy to do either or both, obviously. So who wants to get one of those going? Let's get it rocking out. I said either one is great. The trilogy is down to only 4. And that one's got a lot of potential, guys. 4 boxes, 2 teams, only $45. And that has got a lot of potential. So we can clean that one up. And then again, let's see if we can get that PWHL getting closer. That would be half the case, and we'll know if we got the case hit. And honestly, it only benefits those for you guys to know. I don't think we've got it yet. So the trilogy is down to 2 left. There we go. 2 to go in the trilogy. Trilogy. So who wants to close that one out? We are ever so close. So down to 3 to go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Only 3. I do feel like we can get a couple people going on this. And also what I'll do, just to help, let's see, what can I do for you guys on this? How about this, again, just to see if anyone wants to get it going. Anyone who takes 2 spots, and it doesn't matter if they're the 2 cheapest or most expensive, 2 spots in this break SB game used will get an overtime pack guarantee. Again, I'm trying to clean up the breaks that are closest to. So if anyone wants to grab any of those 2 spots that are left, you will automatically get a overtime pack just as a thank you. one trilogy spot officially has come in. And it looks like Trilogy 159 might be good to go. So I'm going to get things slightly rolling on that one at least. Where are the boxes here? You over here, got you over here. All right, another trilogy just came in, and another one as well, so that's two more. Thank you, thank you. So 159 looks like it's awfully close. What do we got left? One person or one spot left, guys. All right, so who is gonna take that last spot? 159. Almost there. And Eric, how are you doing tonight, buddy? All right. All right, so I think we are good to go on that one. So if you guys want to work on the SP Game Used or the PWHL, that would be phenomenal. That would be great. All right, best of luck. 24,159. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Make sure I'm turned around, and I am. All right, best of luck. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that PWHL going. Ciao. Well, let's start this 4-boxer. Here we go. Here we go, starting off CNC break number 24,159. That doesn't want to stay up there. The 4 boxes of Trilogy. And again, let's get the 6 boxes of SP Game Used going. We are very close on that one. Lots of good value teams in that one available. We got a rendition of Nathan Smith for the Coyotes. And we got a rookie, $2.99 for the Red Wings of Soderblom. We've got a Generation of Boldy for Minnesota. And we got a renditions of $7.99 for Chicago of Reichel. We've got, what was that one first? A rookie to $6.99 of Shalgren for the Leafs. $6.99. And we got a 99 for Chicago, Jonathan Toews. Jonathan Toews. We've got a load-in number 2/199 rookie for Ottawa. And we got a $4.99 McBain for the Coyotes. Rookie jersey. McBain. We got a renditions for Carolina of Kochetkov. And for the Penguins, $9.99 Puustinen. Rookie of Puustinen. Rookie auto number to 149 for the Boston Bruins, McLaughlin. 149 McLaughlin. And number to 599 New Hook Generations. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we got several breaks at like 5, 5, and 8. Let's get them all going. We start off. What was it, 3 in this one? There you go. We got a $3.99 Ronnie Adder for Philadelphia renditions. And we got a $99 Carlson for Washington Blue. We've got a Generations of Olofsson for Buffalo. And a rookie to $6.99 Owen Power for the Buffalo Sabres. We've got a base jersey, Alex Ovechkin for Washington. A-O. And number to 99 for Boston, McLaughlin. You're getting the McLaughlin PC. Renditions of Harris for Montreal. And a $9.99 for Chicago of Vlasic. We've got for Chicago, $4.49 of Vlasic. Rookie auto. And we got a Generations numbered 699 of Rod Brindamore, Carolina. Generations of Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. And a 799 renditions red, Shane Wright for Seattle. Seattle. So again, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get the SB Game Used going or the PWHL. Those are very, very close. I definitely feel we can do it. Renditions for Vegas of Patera. 299 premieres of Evangelista for the Preds. Generations of Neighbors for the Blues. 799 for the Coyotes. Generations of Keller. We got a 49 premieres for the Blues of McGing. We've got a base jersey for the Coyotes of Machelli. And we've got a Generations of 799 for Boston of Brad Marchand. We've got for the Calgary Flames 249 Coronado. Rookie Premiers Auto Coronado. And we got a 699 rookie for the Vegas Golden Knights of Patera. We got a Generations of Lidstrom for the Red Wings. $7.99 for the Penguins. Mario Lemieux. We got a renditions of Iorio for Washington, $7.99. Generations for Boston of Suayman. We got a Jarvis Generations for Carolina, and a renditions of $4.99 of Dufour for the Islanders. I know, we need a Bedard. Let's go, Bedard. Show yourself. We got a 99 red for the Buffalo Sabres of Rusick. We got a Hasek Generations for Buffalo and a $9.99 for Buffalo of Rusick. We've got a Generations jersey for Buffalo, Tage Thompson. One off his jersey number? Come on. For Buffalo. And a $7.99 for Philadelphia, Eric Lindros. We've got a renditions rookie auto to 99 for the Flyers of Forster. 99 Forster. And we got a $1.99 for Vancouver, McDonough. There we go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a fun one. Nothing mind-blowing in that one, sadly. I will do a fun game with you guys just to add a little fun for the week. So here's what I'm going to do. Again, because I want to see. If we get something in the PWHL in the next break that is lower number than 50, or we hit an autograph, I will give away 3 overtime packs in that break. Just my way of having a little extra fun with you guys on that one, because I want to see what comes out of these. So if we hit anything 49 or lower, or get an autograph, I will give away 3 overtime packs in that break, just as a fun thank you for getting it filled and seeing what's in there. Again, guys, this is a fresh case, so everything should, I don't think we've got the big one yet. So does anyone want to grab a spot or two and see if anyone wants to match that? That generally helps it get moving pretty quickly. So let me know who wants to get it going. I feel like we can get it going if 1 or 2 people step up and grab a spot or two. So anyone want to get it going? Again, all it takes is 1 or 2 people to get it moving down, and then we'll be good. If not, we can also do the 5 boxes of SP game used. It is down to 5 left. So who wants to get it going? Surely we can get the PWHL going. There's only 8 left. So let me know what you guys want to go after. As I said, there is a fun deal for if we hit the 49 or less, or as stated, we get an autograph. So why not capitalize on it? Multi-year SP waiting too long. I am doing my best to try to get them going. I don't know which one specifically you're talking about, but I do agree. They're at 5 and 6 left, so I don't see why we can't get these going. Instead, even the PWHL is on 8 left. Like, that's super easy to do. And once again, anyone who takes 2 spots in this break will get an overtime pack guaranteed. Any combination of 2 spots will get an overtime pack guaranteed. So let me know. And then we can get something else going. If not, then that'll be it. But I figured we could easily get one of the smaller breaks going tonight. And then we can get it going. So let me know once again, ladies and gentlemen. I am genuinely very happy to get 1 or 2 or 3 more breaks rolling, but we just need a few spots to get going in them. And if not, then tomorrow will be another fun day, I can assure you that. We got some really, really good breaks lined up for you guys. So let me know. Said more than happy to get 1 or 2 more going. If not, then these will go tomorrow. And as stated, we have an absolute ton of breaks that are very close. So we're going to keep chipping away at them all. So, anybody else want to try to get something done? So I feel like, was it a Wednesday? I feel like everyone's a little relaxed right now. So we will get it going. It doesn't look like it, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate, Robert, you trying to get this going as well as everyone else. We will, obviously, I will leave these boxes here for tomorrow, and we'll keep chipping away at that case, guys and girls. Because that case, I want to see what we get out of the entire thing, obviously. Let me just double check to see if anyone else is taking spots. Negativo. So, obviously, I will post some new breaks coming up, guys. So, with that being said, have yourselves a beautiful remainder of your evening. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one, everyone, and keep well.